Here we are at Turner Field in Atlanta. Welcome to the ballgame, folks. I'm Dwayne Kuiper alongside Mike Krukow. Should be a great game tonight between the Anaheim Angels and the Atlanta Braves. Here's the starting pitcher, Mike Hampton. Here's the game's first batter, Rafael Furcal. Here's a guy that understands hitting, and it shows. There's the first pitch of the game. It's about 80 degrees here at the ballpark. Perfect weather for some baseball. The pitch is taken out to right.
That was a great play and a tough chance. Well done.
Next up, Vladimir Guerrero. And a strike.
This guy's a stud, Kite. He expects to be on that mound all the way to the ninth inning every time.
They check with the first base umpire. Stepping in, Todd Helton. Popped him up. Hampton with a 1-2-3 inning. Here's the batting order for the home team. On the mound to make the start for the visiting team, David Wells. Let's check out the defense. Next at the plate, Johnny Damon. The delivery. Breaking ball misses low.
That was a purpose pitch. He was trying to get the batter to chase. He can make a hitter look silly with that big old curveball of his.
And the pitch. Curves foul.
Well, anytime you see a guy swing and foul it off the other way, it means he's late.
Two balls, two strikes. Slow roller out to second. One out.
Kent really made a nice throw right there. That's a job well done.
Matsui makes his way to the plate. Lifts one to right. Curves foul. Next pitch is high.
He throws a good four-seam fastball, a pretty filthy curveball, and a middle-of-the-road cut fastball.
He hits it back to the pitcher. The next batter is Mike Lowe. Scouting report on this guy says that he is extremely dangerous versus left-handed pitching.
That's one heck of a catch. What a tough play.
After one inning, the game is scoreless. Leading off the second, Javi Lopez. This guy is a pretty decent hitter. A liner. Base hit to lead off the inning.
He started this inning off in fine fashion. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up.
This hitter is fairly consistent when facing left-handed pitching. Pitch misses for a ball. He fouled it off to the left. No swing. No swing. The home plate ump asked for help at first. Kent comes to the plate. He delivers. Hit to the left side. 2 out. There's a double play.
Now there's a great example of the defense picking you up. They turned a sweet double play right there.
Up next, Aubrey Huff.
Two down out here. Infield going once.
Hit towards the shortstop. That'll do it as we go to the bottom of the inning. Heading into the bottom of the second. No score here. Next up, Jason Varitek. This guy has a great swing against left-handers. Caught him looking.
Strike two.
Wells delivers a call strike, a changeup. They appeal to the first base ump.
Didn't go.
And he got him swinging.
Hey, the pitcher wins the battle. Sweet pitch to get the K.
Stepping in, Derek Lee. This batter is no slouch when he bats against southpaws. First pitch strike. Outside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Sometimes you try to make a hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there. Walks are few and far between when this dude's on the hill.
That's crushed. And he makes the play at the wall.
He ran out of real estate there, but luckily the ball ran out of juice, and he was able to make the catch at the wall.
There's a line drive. He's on with a 2-out single.
Burns got a ball up and just hammered it. You can't really hit a ball more squarely than that.
This right-handed hitter is just a great hitter. He's off to second. Looks like he wanted to steal, but had second thoughts. They've got him hung up.
That hit and run play was brutal. That's not even close as to how it's supposed to be done.
After 2, the game is scoreless. Leading off the inning, Scott Posednik. This batter isn't going to turn any heads with his swing. Going for the bunt single. And he's safe at first.
He really put pressure on the defense with the speed to get that infield hit.
Hey, on your toes.
Wells is next up.
Let's go, boys. It's been a pair right here.
There's a push bunt.
Well, that's good managing right there. They needed to move the base runner up, and the safest way to do that was with the sacrifice bunt.
There's strike 2. Here's the pitch. Out of the zone, that's a ball.
Okay, this dude knows how to steal a bag, and now is a great time to go.
The home plate umpire asks for help at third. They check with the third base umpire.
No.
That's not a swing. He checked it in time. A little late, but he was able to foul it off. Hampton with the 3-2 delivery. Got him. Next at the plate, Rafael for call. Fastball high and away.
His pitches consist of a pretty decent four-seam heater, a cut fastball, and a two-seamer.
The catch is made.
Got a good jump on the ball if the bat got underneath it, made an easy play.
2-8.
Hampton misses, and the count is 1-0.
This guy could steal a bag with the best of them. He could be going on this count.
Misses for a ball. Guerrero hits it on the ground to third. Got him. After 2.5, no score here. Rodriguez takes his turn at bat. That's a called strike.
This dude has two really good pitches he uses to get guys out.
Hit towards the shortstop. Good start to the inning. A leadoff single.
He did a great job of short up there with 2 strikes and get a hit.
The next batter is Christian Guzman. They check down at first.
Didn't go.
No swing. The fielder is retreating. Huff caught it at the wall.
Those are the kind of plays that win ball games.
Up next, Mike Hampton.
Break 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
This dude has a bevy of pitches in his arsenal.
The batter couldn't check his swing. He didn't go through the zone with that swing. Gathers it in with his glove. There's an out. Next up, Johnny Damon.
Hey, that's 1. Hey, got this guy down the plate.
Wells deals strike 1 call.
The key to scoring a lot of runs is cashing in with runners in scoring position. Let's see if this guy can cash in with this guy in second.
The side is retired with 1 man left on base. After 3 innings, the game is scoreless. Leading off, Todd Helton. He delivers. Hampton with the 0-1 pitch. The count's even at 1. Pitchers ahead, 1-2. The count is 2-2.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Hit towards the shortstop. Matsui squeezes it for the out. Stepping in, Javi Lopez.
One away.
And there's a dribbler foul.
Strike two.
And it's 0-2. Barehanded play. And he's out. Oh and 1 the count.
That is a bad-looking swing right there, big boy.
Strike two.
They appeal to first on the check swing.
Dingo.
They check with the first base umpire.
Dingo.
No swing. And the pitch. It's a 1-2-3 inning. After 3.5, no score here. Next at the plate, Matsui.
I mean, this guy can really get down the line. He's always a threat to lay down a bunt.
Takes a pitch high. On the ground. One away. The next batter is Mike Lowe. Deep fly ball to right field. Makes the catch to record the out.
Kipe, he didn't get all that ball. The fielder strolled over and got under it, made an easy play.
Up next, Jason Varitek.
No, 2 down. Strike one.
This past season, he hit .296 with 18 long balls and 73 RBIs. Swings and misses. The home plate ump asked for help at first. With 5 innings left to play, the game is scoreless. Here's the first batter of the inning, Jeff Kent.
Strike one.
Just out of the fielder's reach.
Hey, two right here.
Good start to the inning, a leadoff single. Next up, Aubrey Huff.
Strike one.
Infield's got to think about playing a double play depth right now.
Ball outside.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Liner right at the third baseman. 1-2. They appeal to the third base ump. No swing. The pitch. What a terrific at-bat. Strike three sends him back to the dugout with nothing to show for that AB.
Hey, Kipe, he was able to get ahead in the count. The batter never caught up. Good strikeout.
Stepping in, Scott Posednik.
Put away. Ball.
Pitch taken for a ball. Pickoff play. Taken for a ball.
Double play situation. Pitcher's got to try and keep the ball down here to force the hitter to hit the ball on the ground.
And here's the delivery. Line drive right to the third baseman. He's on with a one-out single.
He really crushed that slider, Kipe.
Next at the plate, David Wells.
Good at right now.
They've moved the infielders into double play depth. He delivers.
Ball.
Pitch taken for a ball. Hits a liner the other way. He reaches with a one-out single.
Hey, great hitters have a knack for finding holes and getting base hits.
For call, will hit next.
Get to infield. Outfield shooting home.
Gathers it in with his glove. The runner is forced out at home. That one will go down as a fielder's choice. The next batter is Vladimir Guerrero.
I don't think the runner's going to be stopping at third. If the ball's hit the center field, he does not have a good arm.
Break one.
Coming now. Coming.
He started to swing too early.
Ball.
1-2 the count.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Out number 3, side retired. Going into the bottom of the 5th, no score here. Up next, Derek Lee.
Break one.
That'll drop in for a base hit. He's on his way to second. And he's on with a leadoff double.
Batters at this level will turn mis-executed pitches into hits all the time.
One infield. Hit one. Ball outfield.
Burns takes one inside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. They appeal to the first base ump. No swing.
He's down on strikes. He did not have a chance. Hack Miss. See ya.
He has one hit in the game. A ball. Rodriguez sprays it to right field. Guerrero makes the grab for the out. The runner is able to advance on the fly ball.
Got a nice pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice work.
Next up, Christian Guzman.
First infield.
There's a strike.
Outfield firing two.
They check down at first.
He went.
Nothing in two. No swing.
God, I'm glad I didn't have to make a call on that check swing. It was real close.
And he's down on strikes. With 4 innings remaining, the game is scoreless. This game is brought to you by EA Sports. EA Sports, it's in the game.
He's out there on the mound with no stuff to do.
Up the middle. He's on with a leadoff single.
That's a hanging slider. He'd love to have a chance to throw that bad boy again.
Hey, let's roll double play right here. Outfield, we gotta go to 3 on this one.
This is a good move, Kite, because right-handed hitters have some trouble picking up off-speed pitches from right-handed pitchers.
And a strike, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Takes a pitch high.
Hey, partner, if the pitcher can keep the ball low in the zone, he might be able to induce a ground ball to start, too.
That one's foul, but it should stay in play. Here's the 1-2. And it's 2-2. There's a line drive. They turn 2.
Kite, that double play was smooth as silk, just like they practice it, big boy.
Hernandez steps into the batter's box.
That's two. Count one, count one. Throw the 2 out there, boys.
He's just got a piece of it.
Ball.
1-1 count. Way behind the pitch.
Pitcher threw that sinker right there, but the batter could not get any wood on it at all.
And he's down on strikes. After 5.5, no score here. Stepping in, Mike Timlin. And a strike. Hit to right field. Guerrero should have no problem. He's got it.
He picked that ball up right off the bat and camped under it for an easy out.
Next at the plate, Johnny Damon.
With this guy hitting, Kite, the infielders should be on their toes. This guy's got some great wheels.
Safe on the play at first.
That was bang-bang at first, and I think he just beat it.
Matsui is the next hitter.
Hey, Kite, as a manager, you hate to see the
Tries to pick him off.
One ahead, boys. Go.
Damon is off. And here's the delivery. The runner at first is going.
Now, the pitcher does not want to fall any further behind this guy, so he should...
The runner at first is off. He's rounding third. Matsui is into second with the double. And he scores the first run of the game. Caught in a rundown and tagged for the out.
Now, that was a questionable play. I'm being nice saying it that way. He should get a piece of the skipper's mind when he gets back to the dugout.
This past season, he had 293 with 27 long balls and 85 RBIs. Lowell sends this one out to shallow left. And the side is retired.
Hey, partner, he may not want to think about this game for a while. It hasn't exactly been a shining moment in his career.
Stepping in, 1 for 2, Jeff Kent. On the ground. Out! The corners are hugging the line. The next batter is Aubrey Huff.
One down.
Hit towards first base. Gathers it in with his glove. They make the play at first.
If he's going to feed this guy crumbs because the pitcher's hitting next.
2 outs and the bases are empty. Swing and a miss. A 3-pitch strikeout. All right, everybody, up on their feet. Time for the 7th inning stretch.
Yeah, I could use a bit of a break.
Up next, Jason Varitek. Swung on and missed the cutter high and away. It's hit down the line. Lands fair for a hit. He's headed to second. A double.
Not many guys turn that thing into a double. You're talking extra hustle, great slide, everything to get that double.
Up next with a double today, Derek Lee.
Right, the guy standing in right field has his share of outfield assists. Look for the runner to stay at third if it's hit to right.
They want more speed on the bases, so here comes the pinch runner. Grounder hit the other way. He's on his way to the plate. And a run scores. That's an RBI single.
Nice singles there. He saw the ball and hit the ball.
Stepping in, 1 for 2, Eric Burns. No outs and a runner on first. Lee is running on the pitch. He's rounding second. Safe at second. That'll be a 2-bagger. Next up, Ivan Rodriguez.
Hey, go forward. Hey, go get it. Throw it.
And it drops in. He's on with a base hit.
Hitting is as much mental as it is physical, right? The batter's got to know what he can do and what the situation is at all times.
This guy, from both sides of the plate, he puts up better numbers batting left-handed. They're sending up a right-handed hitter to face the left-hander. Takes a pitch high. No swing.
This is a great opportunity to score a run with a fly ball. However, if he hits the right field, it could be close because he's got a cannon out there.
He sends it back up the middle. He makes the play.
Get a nice pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice work.
Stepping in, Mike Tinley. A right-handed pinch hitter will come to the plate to face the left-hander. Here's the pinch hitter, Phil Nevin. The manager is going to buy his bullpen some time with this mound visit.
I like the timing on this visit to the mound. Bringing in the righty right here is a good move because right-handed hitters can have trouble picking up his breaking pitches.
He puts it away. The runner crosses the plate on the sacrifice fly.
To me, that's a successful at bat. As a batter, anytime you can drive in a run, you've done your job.
Stepping in 1 for 3, Johnny Damon.
Hey, this guy at the plate can flat out fly. You better go right after him because you don't want to put him on for free.
Low for a ball.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Rodriguez is taking off. That'll do it for the inning. Side retired.
Oh, man, tough to steal against an arm like that.
With 2 innings remaining, the score is 3-0. They're making a pitching change. Here's the relief pitcher, Shingo Takatsu. Next at the plate, Billy Koch. He delivers. The pitch is pulled out to the left side. Got him!
Whoa, really made a nice throw right there. That's a job well done.
The next batter is Rafael Furcal. Pitch taken for a ball.
Right now is where you see the manager's wheels spinning. To bunt or not to bunt.
No swing.
Pitcher looks a little annoyed with that call, Kike. He sure thought the batter went around, and I agree.
There's what's waiting on deck. That's enough to strike fear in the heart of almost any pitcher. Changeup knee high and over the inner half for a strike. Strike three sends him back to the dugout with nothing to show for that AB. Up next, Vladimir Guerrero.
2-8.
Here's the pitch. And a little low.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
1-2. Takatsu retires the side in order. After 7.5, the Angels trail by 3. Next up, Johnny Damon.
I'll tell you, partner, this pitcher's got to be careful with this guy. He's got great wheels and can turn a single into a double with ease.
Line shot the other way. He reaches with a leadoff single.
Hey, the batter put so much pressure on the defense with his quickness down the line. The infielder couldn't get the ball over the first time, so he just held it. That's a smart play.
Damon is off. This should move the runner over. He's on with a single.
Couldn't ask for a better throw. Good job.
Stepping in, Mike Lowell.
If the hit goes to right.
Pickoff throw. There's a drive, headed way back, and it's gone.
Well, the batter knew as soon as he hit the ball it was going to get caught. An impressive swing of the bat.
Next at the plate, Randy Wynn. Chop back to the mound. Barehands it. He reaches with a single.
Nothing spectacular there. Just a good old-fashioned base hit to get things going.
Up next with an RBI in the game, Derek Lee. That one's driven way back and gone. Home run.
There was no doubt about that. You can see that thing was out of here the second it hit the bat.
The next batter is Eric Burns. There's a roller to the right side. No catch in the diving play. His third base hit of the game.
Pep, I've seen this guy make these kinds of plays before. This time, though, a little short.
Up next, Ivan Rodriguez. Fastball for a strike, down and on the outside half. Swung on and missed. In the air foul, but there's room to make a play. Helton grabs it in foul territory.
Now it's played.
Next up, Gary Sheffield. Ground ball to the first baseman. He's headed to third. Two-base hit. Stepping in, Shingo Takatsu. Swing and a miss.
Kuiper, all he's got to do right now is drive that ball to the outfield and pick up that runner from third.
No swing. Swing and a miss on the pitch on the corner. He hits it over towards second. Puts it away for the out. Next at the plate, Johnny Damon.
With this guy hitting, Kuiper, the infielders should be on their toes. This guy's got some great wheels.
He throws it away. That single drives in a pair.
He needs to throw a better cutter than that if he wants to be successful.
Stepping in 2 for 4, Kaz Matsui. Another move to first. The pitch is hit to center field. Posednik should have no problem.
Did a nice pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice work.
With 1 inning left to play, the Braves lead 10-0. Stepping in 1 for 3, Todd Helton.
This is it. They're going to have to create some offense in a hurry.
Takatsu readies for the 0-1 pitch.
Strike 2. Way to make clear, buddy. Way to make clear.
The ball is back, way back. And it's caught at the wall.
He ran out of real estate there, but luckily the ball ran out of juice, and he was able to make the catch at the wall.
What a win.
Hit to left field. Fair ball. There's another single.
He didn't fool anybody with that pitch. That guy was sitting on the pitch, and he just rips it to the outfield.
First pitch. There's a line drive. He's aboard with a 1-out single.
Good play to move that runner into scoring position.
Up next with 1 single already, Jeff Kent.
Come on, boys. Turn 2 right here.
That was by him before he swung.
Infield's got to think about playing a double play depth right now.
Ground ball to the first baseman. He slides hard into second base. Score that one a fielder's choice. Huff is up. There are 2 runners on with 2 outs.
There, go play third base.
A liner. A run scores. That's an RBI single. Stepping in 2 for 3, Scott Posednik. The Braves call for a reliever. Johnston comes in to try to provide some relief. Pasednik watches a ball inside.
That one right there was very close to drilling him. Let's see if that fires him up.
Kent is running on the pitch. That hit batter will result in warnings for both benches.
Looks like he didn't take too kindly to getting plunked by that pitch.
Koch up next.
Oh, he wants to get this guy. No way you want to give up a hit to your counterpart.
A little strategy here. The righty will pinch hit against the left-hander. And he's hit by the pitch. He's on first the hard way. The wild pitch moves the runners up 90 feet and scores a run.
He can't be plunking guys at a time like this.
Johnston has been tossed out of the game by the umpire.
Hey, part of the ump warned both benches, but apparently this pitcher didn't care and went right at him. Well, his day's done.
Armando Almanza comes in to try to provide some relief. That pitch got him. He'll walk down to first. Everybody moves up 90 feet and a run will come in on the wild pitch.
What the heck's he doing out there?
Almanza will be a spectator for the rest of this one.
You know, sometimes this rule is called incorrectly. Even after a warning, the pitcher is only tossed from the game if the ump thinks the pitch was intentional. Obviously, he did in this case.
Andy Pettit comes in from the bullpen. He goes out to right. Curves foul. Fastball catches the inside corner at the letters. Guerrero with a frozen rope to center. And a run comes home. That's an RBI single.
Guerrero did a great job there to bear down with 2 strikes and get a hit.
Break one.
And here's the pitch. Painted the corner, great pitch.
Great fastball right on the black. Would have been called strike even if the batter didn't swing at it. That is how every pitcher wants to end the game.
Make sure you check out our next home game for baseball card night. Compliments of refreshing live